So what's going on everyone, Visionix here, and today we're going to be checking out the Redragon K628 Pro, a 75% mechanical gaming keyboard that's also fully hot swappable. Now it does also have 3 modes of connectivity, so you can connect it wired, you can use it wirelessly using the dongle included, or you can connect it via Bluetooth. It does also have some RGB on this thing with up to 20 pre-programmed effects on the keyboard. You can also control the lighting and stuff like that from the keyboard. It is also supported by software with a really cool music rhythm sync effect, which I'm dying to check out. We'll do so in a second. So let's go ahead and take a look inside the packaging and see what we get. So inside the packaging, they do provide you guys with some extra switches in this really nice foam protective case right here. These are their red switches. I'll give you guys a sound test in a second, but they also include the USB Type-C cable to charge this thing. And as you guys can see, it is L-shaped, and that's for the simple fact that the port is on the side and not on the front, which could be a deal breaker for some, but considering you're probably going to be using this thing wirelessly, since it has 2 options for wireless, that shouldn't be a problem for most. But you do also get a switch puller as well as a keycap puller. You get some manuals, a nice sticker, and obviously the keyboard itself. So taking a closer look at the keyboard, my first impressions was just wow. I'm definitely loving this black and red with the white accent color theme. This thing just looks absolutely amazing. Especially if you guys do have like a black and red color themed setup, this thing is just gonna fit right in. So straight out the packaging, you guys are getting yourself a really nice keyboard that also looks great and it sounds great as well. However, it is made out of plastic, which is expected at this price point. I'm sure you guys wasn't expecting anything too durable. However, it does feel pretty nice compared to other keyboards. So yeah, so as I mentioned, these are their red switches. They do sound pretty good, nice and silent, but I'll give you guys a sound test. So as you guys can hear, the keyboard does sound pretty good. So straight out the packaging, this keyboard is going to be plug and play for most people. However, if you guys do want to customize it, you can also do so. So connecting the keyboard is actually pretty simple. If you guys are using the 2.4 GHz dongle, you simply just want to plug it into your computer, switch the button in the back of the keyboard to the 2.4 GHz mode, and it will simply connect to the keyboard automatically. However, if you guys are planning to use Bluetooth, you simply want to switch to Bluetooth in the back, and then simply just hit the FN key or the BT1 button or 2 or the 3 one. Hence you can connect up to 3 devices to this keyboard, which is really great. Just simply find it on your computer or device and connect it, and it will automatically connect. So that's pretty nice. As I mentioned, it does also have up to 20 pre-programmed RGB effects on this thing as well, and you can control them on the keyboard using the FN button and a few extra keys. So here are a few examples. So there's actually a lot more pre-programmed shortcuts on the keyboard that's going to help you with your day-to-day use of this keyboard. You guys can kind of check the manuals to see what works for you. For example, controlling the volume and stuff like that. You can do it right from the keyboard. So we're going to go ahead and check out the software for this thing, guys, and kind of take a look at this really cool music rhythm sync mode and see what it looks like. Alright guys, so we're over here now on the software. You guys can see you can create up to 3 profiles and save them on this thing, which is really nice. You can also import your profile and stuff like that. So yeah, the first thing you guys will be greeted with is the keyboard right there in the main center, as you guys can see right here. And this is where you will just click this button to turn on the lighting on the keyboard, and then you guys can kind of click this drop down menu and kind of switch through all your lighting effects. So as you guys can see, it's set to fixed on right now, and just take a look at how many effects they have on this thing. They have the rainbow, respire, veneer, colorful waterfall, just so many stuff on here that you can choose from. So once you guys click on each one of these, it will automatically start doing it on the keyboard. As you guys should be able to see, I have a picture of the keyboard on screen as well. You guys can kind of control the brightness and stuff as well. And once you guys do that, the brightness, the speed, you can just hit apply and automatically apply it to the keyboard. So like I said, there's tons of moods on here. Just go through a few of them real quick. You guys have the rainbow wheel right here. Turn up the brightness, turn up the speed, hit apply, boom, it quickly just changes it to the keyboard. So like I said, tons of lighting effects. You can also turn the lighting off, obviously, but the one that we're going to be checking out here, guys, is actually the music effect. So let's go ahead and click on the music mode, and as you guys can see, you can turn up the gain factor and the smoothness of which the RGB will be diffusing through the keyboard. So I just turned those to max, and as you guys can see, this little drop down menu right here will actually give you guys some more options, so you can change it to like kind of a rock vibe, audio dance, just tons of effects to choose from. So we're gonna put it on rock real quick, and I'm gonna apply that, and we're gonna play some music and kind of see how it looks on the keyboard. So let's go ahead and play some music. So as the music is playing, I'm gonna kind of switch through a bunch of different effects so you guys can kind of like, see the different like music effects. But a quick little thing, I wish there was kind of a sensitivity button to kind of get it to like pick up a bit faster on the keyboard. But yeah, there is any, I don't see any here in the software, but yeah, it's fine. We're gonna go ahead and switch through the effects as it's playing the music to kind of see the different style of lighting that you'll get. So I'll just play the music and just kind of switch through them so you guys can kind of see. So there you guys can kind of have an idea of what the keyboard will look like, going through some music and stuff like that. I just ran through a couple of the moods. I can see this thing kind of being cool, playing some video games and having the audio in the background, and the keyboard kind of reacting to the sound. I can see that being really cool. However, the lighting was pretty dim on the keyboard. I'm not sure if that's because of the keycaps or something like that, but if you guys want, you can throw some, clear keycaps on here, and I imagine that will just kind of light things up like a Christmas tree. So like I said, there's tons of other stuff that you can check out in the software right here. I'll leave a link to that in the description below for you guys to download, actually, if you guys do want to check that out. Like I said, you can import profiles, you can create up to 3 profiles on this thing, which is great. Not only do they have the music mode, but you can control all your other lighting effects right here. You guys can see them right here. You simply just want to click on them and it will immediately just switch it on the keyboard. Not to mention they do have those quick shortcuts on the keyboard you can use to switch through effects as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and head back over to the keyboard. So in conclusion, this this is a great keyboard for the price. It's gonna work straight out the box for most people. I mean, not only does it look great, but it sounds good as well straight out the packaging. So for most people, this is gonna be just enough. However, if you guys are planning to upgrade this thing and mod it, you can also do so because it does have that option available as well. Something that I liked about the keyboard was just how small it was. I mean, for a 75% keyboard, it was very compact, and that's something that I really do like, having those extra keys, but just in a much smaller form factor. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below though. Don't forget to drop a like if you guys did enjoy the video. Make sure you guys subscribe if you guys are not already, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.